Welcome to our business study class for today. I want to first apologize for the background noise you might be hearing. I am shooting this video and it's raining out there. There is no way we can control the noise. The noise is going to stop the video, but we are already out to shoot today's class. So please pardon the noise and listen attentively, carefully as we take the class. We are taking business study today and we are talking about insurance in our classroom. I told you in our two classes away that we are going to talk about all the aids to trade. Our last class was about banking services. So today we are taking another aids to trade, which is insurance. So insurance is the class for today. We are going to discuss four major areas in our class for today. We will talk about what insurance means, the services provided, services that insurance company provides to us, types of insurance that are undertaken, and then benefits of insurance. These four areas are our key focus for our study today. Let's dive into the class by taking our first series, which is insurance. What is insurance? Insurance is just a process whereby an individual or a company insures his organization or he insures himself against a particular harm. It means that as at the time the individual is taking this insurance, the events that might be harmful have not occurred. And so the insurance is a process where the individual covers himself, his business, or whichever activity he is insuring against a future harm, against a future accident, against a future occurrence. That's insurance. Trying to cover yourself, protect yourself against a harm, an accident that you are envisaging might happen in the future. Remember, it's under probability. Might happen. It might not happen. It might happen. And so in case of such events happening, you are covered. If it doesn't happen, those who come under the same umbrella of insuring their property or themselves or whatever thing they want to insure against such occurrence may be indemnified. That is, may be compensated for. So insurance, let's see what I have on board. This is an arrangement of financial protection by a company against harm, a company or an individual against harm, loss of property or life. Insurance can be taken out on practically anything for which risk is associated with. So it can be for companies against insurance for a company or an individual against harm, against loss, against death, against whatever thing that is associated with anything that you envisage in the future that might happen to either you or your business. That's insurance. Now we've seen what insurance means. Now let's go to the next one. Services provided by insurance companies. What are the services that insurance companies provide for us? The next point, explain services provided by insurance companies. What are services that they provide for us? One, they help us to minimize losses of equipment or our factory building. When we talk about types of insurance, we'll see the different types of insurance and where they cover. Insurance against fire, insurance against loss of equipment, burglary, and the rest of them can cover this area. So they help us to minimize loss of property, loss of equipment, loss of our building, and the rest of them. They provide enough security for goods on the shipment. When you talk about marine insurance, which will come under, goods that are coming through the ship in case of loss, in case of uh, the ship get lost on the high sea, hijackers hijack the sea on the high sea, the goods got damaged in the process of bringing it down. Those things can happen as these goods get down. They can be insured against. They provides for families whose breadwinner have died of accidents. Life insurance. We an individual have insured his life as against unforeseen death that might come. That nobody plan for death. It can just come any day. The life is too short that we don't know when we are taking our last breath. We might meet our water low anywhere, and the person that died might be the breadwinner of the house. It helps them to cover for the loss. Not that the individual will come back, but at least since he's a breadwinner, there will be something on the table for the remaining family members. It serves as source of fund in case of head breakdown. Health insurance, we'll talk about that. In case of head breakdown and you don't have money and you have an insurance covering your health, the insurance company might pay up to 75% of your health bills. That makes it easy for you to take some medical cases which ordinarily you wouldn't have. And then the final one, because I'm talking about 5 points, the final one here is provide continuous fund for those who have retired. Pension funds that workers are asked to pay a percentage of the salary into. At retirement, they are given a percentage, and every month the other ones are shared equally within those months that they are alive, and they are paid monthly. It makes them not to run out of funds, and it makes them to live a normal life as if they are still working. We will go to our next point, which is types of insurance. These functions they do for us appear under some of these types of insurance. So let's see types of insurance. Let's take the third point on our class for today, types of insurance. I have 10 types of insurance we'll discuss in this class. Vehicle insurance, fire insurance, burglary insurance, marine insurance, health insurance, home insurance, business insurance, disability insurance, pension insurance scheme, and then life assurance. Let's take them one at a time. Vehicle insurance is an insurance policy that is taken by vehicle owners, motorcycle or motorists, vehicle owners too. They insure their motorcycle, their motor against accident. Should in case such accident happen, this equipment have already been insured against such accident, and then the insurance company come to their aid to indemnify them. They may not be paid the total sum of what they lost, but they may be paid a percentage of what has been lost. That can help them to get back to their feet. And most times, vehicle owners, motorcycle owners, people who own automobiles are asked to take such insurance in order to protect them on the road or whichever place they may find themselves as accident happens. Fire insurance is an insurance policy you take against fire. You have a business, you have a building, you have a factory, you can insure it against fire. Should in case there is outbreak of fire, the insurance company helps you to pay a percentage of what has been lost. They may not pay in full percentage, but they are going to pay you to a degree that can help you come back to your feet and you can get yourself back. Burglary insurance. In case of robberies, in case of people breaking into your home, such insurance can help you to put these things back. But the insurance company must investigate that you are not the one that set up those who have come to burg your home in order for you to have financial benefits. They won't pay if they know that you are involved. But if it is just a genuine burglary or a genuine bugging into your home, they may come to your aid since you've insured it against such harm. Remember when I was defining or explaining insurance, that you can insure anything that can have problem along the line. Harm can come, accident can come, and whatever thing that can lead to loss of property or whatever can be insured against. Marine. When I was talking about the benefits or the importance of insurance companies to us. I told you that we insure against goods selling on the high sea. Marine has to do river, water, sea. Things that has to do with water in whichever capacity. If in the process of your goods coming, it gets lost on the high sea or something tamper with it, it got damaged on the high sea, you insured it against marine, then they can come to indemnify you or to come and cover up for your losses to the extent, the percentage possible that has been agreed between you and the insurance company. Health insurance. Health insurance is a scheme whereby an individual or a company or an organization decide to contribute into a health fund so that in case an individual is sick, the insurance company can come and pay off a percentage of what the individual have been asked to pay. Sometimes 75% of your hospital bill will be paid off by your insurance company since you are under this scheme or since you have insured yourself against such hazard. So they pay 75% and you are left with 25%. You see that the load is lighter to carry at that instance. We have home insurance. Home insurance, where you insure your home against any accident that might happen. It can be burglary, it can be fire, it can be loss of equipment, it can be anything that can happen to our home. We can insure our home against any of these accidents or any of these unforeseen occurrence that may happen in the future. That's for home insurance. We have business insurance, where you insure your business. Most times it's a business policy insurance that people take under this business insurance. They take this insurance to cover their businesses against loss, and then such losses can be partly paid for by the insurance company because you have been paying or you have insured your business against such losses. Then we have disability insurance. Under this disability, we have two forms: short-term disability and long-term disability. Short-term disability in case of accident where you are disabled for a short period of time, you are being paid for. Long period of disability, it's a process whereby you are paid for life because you've insured yourself against such disability. It goes through life until the individual dies. That's for life insurance. Then pension insurance scheme. The federal government some years back told workers to pay 7.5% of their salary, 7.5% of their salary to an insurance pension fund, so that at retirement they have something to fall back to. And once you retire, the money is divided into two. Immediately you are given part of the money and the other remaining part is shared across. For as long as the individual lives, they keep paying the person stipend every month, so that the individual might have something to fall back to at retirement. That's for pension insurance scheme. Then we have life assurance. Life assurance is where you assure your life against death, against anything that may happen to you. And being the breadwinner, most times the father or the mother, breadwinner for the children, if anything happens to the individual, he shall insure his life against such thing, so that at death the children may not suffer so much that they may not have food on the table or their education may suffer. The parents or the breadwinner of the house must have taken such insurance policy, and this insurance policy can be paid off between 5 to 20 years. And when such happens, the family is paid, or the purpose of which the insurance is taken. If it's for educational purpose, the children's education is taken care of. If it's for any other purpose, the insurance company know how to come to their aid and help to offset such expenses. So we see that we have different type of insurance. I've mentioned 10. If you know of any one that I did not list here, mention it below the comment box. Maybe in my next class when I'll come and discuss about insurance, I will add it to such. So remember, I have talked about 10 types of insurance policy one can take. Let's go to the last subtopic or the last bullet points on our discussion today: benefits of insurance. What are the benefits? We stand to benefits. Let's take the final points on our class for today: benefits of insurance. So what are some of the benefits we enjoy as we take on these insurance policies? 1, it ease or reduce the burden of loss on the individual or business taking out the policy. In case of marine insurance, your goods are protected as they are coming. In case of loss, you are indemnified. In case of business policy, you are indemnified in cases of any loss. Fire, the same thing. When fire engulfs your business area and you lost so many things, you are indemnified. So it is burden, both for individual and for organizations or businesses. Risk of ownership are minimized. You can insure your business against a particular thing, and when it happens, the risk becomes minimized for you, the business owner. Your goods is insured, your business is insured, and so the loss you will suffer, the risk, every business has its own risk, but the risk will be minimal compared to other individuals that does not have such policy on hand. Then we have reduces burden for surviving family members. For life assurance, if the breadwinner have assured his life against a particular event that will happen and he has paid up an insurance policy that may stretch between 5 years to 20 years, and there is something out there for the children, in case of such thing happening, the family is going to be indemnified, they are going to be compensated, and the burden they will have bear, the heartbroken nature they will have passed through will be reduced because they have a policy covering them and their family. Then the last one is future or anticipated monetary need for retirees and health issues are taken care of to a degree or to an extent, because for that pension insurance scheme we talked about under the types, workers pay 7.5% of their salary to this scheme, and at the time of retirement they have something to fall back to. And the good thing is that each individual, each worker knows his or her own insurance pension scheme manager. Then in case of health challenges, there may be health challenge that may require millions of naira that you won't be able to pay once, but because you have been contributing towards this incident and the insurance company comes to your rescue, you'll be able to take such health challenges well, and you will take good treatment because they will pay at least 75% or more of your health bills. So we see insurance policies are good. You can look at all the types of insurance and see which one you think will be better for you as an individual or a business owner. Go for it and insure yourself. That will be it on our insurance class today under our business study subject. We'll talk about other aids to trade, other topics that comes under that in our next class. Thank you for dropping by. Comment if you want to comment, share our videos. It was nice having you here. Thank you for being our community. Till I come your way, thank you.